All right, boom. No intro, no outro, straight fire. So it is Tuesday, and we are about to walk these charts down right quick. Um, so stop trading on Mondays. Looking for setup on Tuesdays after 7 a.m. And this is what I have my eyes on. So I only trade major pairs, which most of you all know if you're new to the channel. I only trade major pairs, so you won't see me trading Nas, GJ, any of those pairs. Just straight major forex pairs. So first pair. So I've been in sales since last week for AUD USD. Currently 9.6 pips in profit. I wanted to get more sales for this week, but for some reason, not even some reason, there's just I'm talking about sales, excuse me. This week I was looking for short-term sales. I'm in current buys for AUD USD. I've been in buys since last week. Looking for short-term sales, but price literally just tanked. Gave me those sales. I was unable to enter into it. It is what it is. So AUD USD is completely off my watch list. Still holding longs from last week with hopes of it hitting take profit. This is just a quick one-to-one, nothing too crazy. So again, just kind of remove that off my watch list because I got a liquidity sweep, excuse me, around 8:45 last night. NZD USD, looking for buys. Again, currently in buys. I missed the initial move. I wanted to enter in right here on this point of control, but didn't set my pending order. And again, that's on me. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. In this case, I didn't lose shit. I just didn't enter in the initial push. However, I am in right here again on the second wave of pushes for some buys. So this should hit take profit by tomorrow. Again, missed the initial entry around 2:30 this morning. I was definitely asleep. Definitely was not going to wake up. But was able to get in after 7 p.m. for the second wave push to the upside. EUR USD. Again, looking for some buys. Tried entering in on previous Wednesday's POC, and as you can see, hit stop loss. Again, it's cool. I set a buy limit for Monday's POC. Probably going to set a buy stop, excuse me, set a buy stop for Monday's POC. Probably going to end up setting a buy stop for Tuesday's POC. If price can make its way down to this point of control, which was last week Tuesday's point of control, and shoot up, that'll be a crazy risk to reward. But again, we can't predict the market. It's kind of just got to go with the flow. That'll be 8%. Again, pretty healthy risk to reward. So just waiting to see all the possibilities. But overall, looking for buys for EU. Great British Pound USD, same thing. Move the same as EU. Looking for buys. Excuse me. Set a buy stop for Monday's POC. Looking to enter in on previous Wednesday's POC. Again, the lower the better when you're looking for buys. Again, if I can get in down here, previous Tuesday's POC, that's 2.65%. Like a win is a win. In the meantime, between time, I'll probably end up setting the pending order for a buy stop based off of Tuesday's POC. Today, like as in October 21st POC. And then looking for buys back up. That'll still give me a pretty healthy risk to reward, but again, the lower the better, especially looking for buys. So for GU, looking for buys for the week. Remainder of the week, excuse me. USD CAD. Been holding sales since last week. And again, clear indication of a buy side liquidity sweep. Got in right here, which ironically is at or about the same spot that I got in last week. A little bit higher. Again, looking for sales. Currently still on some sells. Probably into Wednesday. I'll enter in on Tuesday's POC to ride the sales down. But once price hits a sell side liquidity sweep, I probably will exit this off of or close this out of my watch list. Again, just due to not trying to over leverage and over trade. But yeah, that's just kind of that with that. USD CHF, looking for sales, a lot of sell opportunity. Looking for price to potentially hit this POC, if not hit this POC, if not hit this POC. That's why you see all these pending orders. Price did a healthy buy side liquidity sweep, and now we're just really waiting to see like if price is going to hit one of these points of control before it reverses back down, hits my take profit. And then last but not least, USD JPY. Again, similar to USD CHF, looking for sells. Price had a nice buy side liquidity sweep of Monday's highs. Would like to see price tap in into this point of control before reversing down. Have some sell stops, some pending orders. Depending on how tomorrow New York play out, I might have some more pending orders, but ultimately I would like price to come into previous Friday or October the 10th Friday point of control. And again, that'll be a good risk to reward. Unfortunately, again, can't predict the market, only can react to what it does. So if everything does play out like it's supposed to, that's a good 4%. So there's that. All right, go down through my watch list one more time. I know I got in like a couple of comments and a couple of inboxes of like, yo, how do you know what the market is going to do or whatever the case may be? And it's not necessarily knowing what the market is going to do. It's just kind of reacting off of the current market condition and what I see with my eyes. So just market structure, right? Price action. You know, you have sells, and then you got a pullback, consolidation, sells, pullback, consolidation. And that's kind of how the market does its thing. So where it sells or buys, consolidates, sells, buys. So you have impulse, consolidation, either another impulse or reversal. So same thing with NZD USD. It's like, okay, how do you know what the market's going to do? Overall, it's selling, right? But you have your pullbacks. Again, you have your nice little run. And then what is the market doing right now? It has a short-term pullback. So the more you on the chart, the more you see it, the more it kind of comes to you, and you kind of, it's like muscle memory to where you see price and you're just like, oh, I've seen this before. Oh, I've seen this before, right? So like, prime example, price sells, pulls back. You know it has to either stop at one or two places, this POC or this POC. It doesn't necessarily have to hit the POC, it just has to come into proximity of it. And as you can see, price blew through this POC, got into proximity of this POC, and then reversed. So the more time you spend on the charts, the more, you know, market cycles you see, the more you start realizing certain patterns and certain things, and you're just like, okay, I kind of have an idea of what price is going to do. I just need price to get to that point before it does it. You know, same thing with UCAD. Buys, consolidates. Buys, consolidates. Buys, pull back. Buys, consolidates. It's like in a little weird moment right here where I'm anticipating price to get at least to this POC before pushing off again. So again, it's just market cycles and seeing what the market does, and then literally the market repeats itself over and over and over and over again. It never fails. Same thing with UJ, and it helps as well to know kind of like what side of the market you're on, because again, just following the dollar index, anything that is a currency pair with a dollar on the end is usually going to do the opposite of what it is with the dollar on the front end and the currency pair on the end. So If the DXY is going up, UCAD, UCHF, USD, JPY is going to end up going up. If the DXY is going down, AUD, NU, EU, GU is going to end up going up. It does the opposite of it. So again, market cycles. Trading is one of those things where it's, I don't want to say it's easy, but one, mastering psychology helps a lot, and then two, just being in the market helps a lot, because again, you observe those market cycles. So that is it for today. That's my weekly outlook. Instead of doing weekly outlooks on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's just conducive to do it on Tuesdays because the market has already moved. A lot of my plays are based off of Monday, so I'm probably gonna end up doing my weekly outlook on Mondays, and then my weekly recap is probably gonna be on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. It depends. But yeah, no intro, no outro, straight fire.